keep up to date with all things tech? Of course you do! Make sure you hit subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss anything. Good evening to you, of course, welcome to MMBTechTv, where we like to help you find affordable products faster. So, it's Late Night Live. If you have never joined us before, this is your chance of just half an hour of just me and you talking about all things tech and having a hangout, having a conversation. And if you want to have a drink as well, I've got mine here. You can join in and have a drink as well. But how are you? How are you doing? Are we all keeping safe still in lockdown wherever you may be around the world? Here in the UK, we're still in lockdown. They're slowly releasing some of the lockdown measures. So you can, I think now we can meet with more than 6 people. But you still have to keep a bit of social distancing, all that kind of good stuff. How is it where you are? I want to know what's going on. What things have you been getting up to? Let us know in the comments box as well if you're watching this on the replay, or if you're watching this live right now, get them in the chat box as well, because we always love hearing from you. Now, for those of you that have never been here before or never seen MMBTechTv, the show was designed with you in mind, where you have full control of the show and what happens and what's said and what we even, in terms of even products and what we look at. And how you can get involved is really simple. This is how you can get involved. Want to have your say on the show? Well, now you can. You can send your questions and comments in the live chat box and be part of the live community. You can email your questions into us at info@mmbtechtv.co.uk. You can visit the website mmbtechtv.co.uk and submit your questions there, or contact us through any of our social media platforms. So, what are you waiting for? Have your say. Indeed, have your say. So it is all about you, so get involved. Of course, in the show as well, the super chat button does work. So if you feel like you want to super chat, if you're in a position where you can do that, and of course donate into the show, please feel free. Because of course all the donations and stuff that you make go back into the show, so we can buy the products and review them for you as well. So please feel free. That super chat button's there now. I thought I'd mention nice and early, we are here this week, but next week we are not here because it's my birthday next week. Hurrah! So I'm having a weekend off. I'm doing no filming. I'm doing nothing to do with YouTube. I'm having a full weekend off and celebrating it with my family. So I'm going to be having a good birthday. I'm looking forward to it. So this week there's been quite a good couple of things happening this week in terms of news and going around the world. One of them being I stumbled across this article, which I'm going to show you now, which is from a local newspaper from where we are. And the article is all about how AR glasses can will help you visualize social distancing. So in terms of kind of where we're going now and the future of it and all that kind of good stuff, I stumbled across the particular article and I thought it was really, really good. So it says the tech company has released a new augmented reality, so a new AR tool that uses your phone's camera to show you a virtual 2-meter distance boundary. So if you're ever unsure, if you're out and about, you can just pull your phone out, have a quick scan around, and it'll help you then give a rough estimate of that 2 meters, which I think is a really, really cool feature. Speaking about other cool features, of course, I think most of the world knows about it. But of course, yesterday, the space launch.
Falcon 9 is in startup.
Did you manage to see
Dragon is in countdown.
where you were?
FTS is armed for launch.
We managed to catch a glimpse of it. We watched the whole thing live.
Under a minute now, the FTS, the flight termination system, has been armed.
On YouTube, like most of us.
Dragon, SpaceX, go for launch.
A glimpse of the actual rocket itself from where we live.
SpaceX Dragon, we're go for launch. Let's light this candle.
But you could see passing, and even in terms of footage.
T-minus 30 seconds.
Did you manage to watch it? Did you see the space launch? What did you think of it? I mean, like, look at the footage now. What you can see on screen, it's been able to witness it. I've got
Stage 1 tanks pressing for flight.
T-minus 15 seconds.
And the 6-year-old loved it, absolutely loved it, really engrossed by it.
10,
Into some real
9,
big
8,
detail,
7,
and absolutely
6,
thought,
5,
in terms of what
4,
they've done and what they've managed
3,
to achieve, it's
2,
a
1,
great
0.
feat.
Ignition. Liftoff of the Falcon 9 and Crew Dragon. Go NASA, go SpaceX, Godspeed, Bob and Doug.
And
America has launched. So rises a new era of American spaceflight.
Stage 1.
did you manage to see the space launch, or did you even manage to see part of it in the sky? Let us know. Let us know, because of course I'm always nosy. I always like to know things like that. But before we dig into some of the main elements of the show, I do want to just jump into the chat box, because of course the show is designed all around you, because you do talk to us in that chat box. So let's go in there and have a look. So Eggy Evan, good evening to you. Good evening, good morning, wherever you may be. Hello to you. Hope you're well. Let's have a look. Neo A. Hello to you. Hi. Thank you for jumping in. And of course, if you're watching this on the replay as well, you can still put these kind of comments and reply back to us in the comments box as well. I always do reply back to stuff. I'm really proactive in that. So go and have a look. So Neo, you've got a question. What part of the UK do you live in? I live in Manchester, in the United Kingdom. You know, the big home of Manchester United and Man City. I live in that big town, which at the moment the sun has been phenomenal. It has been amazing. So it's almost like we don't live here, because normally predominantly in England, for those of you that are not from here, it's very much wet and grim. But at the moment it's been absolutely lovely. It's almost like being on holiday. I've loved it. But yes, but we're going to come to the main feature itself, because I got sent in from a company called Arbily. Arbily, I think that's how you pronounce it. And for those of you that watch the show anyway, whether you watch our normal stuff or you watch the live stream every week, you will know that we do a lot of audio products, a lot of clone products, all that kind of good stuff. And when we got sent these, it was completely out of the blue, and they're from this company called Arbily. Oh, you can't see it because of the light, but you'll see it closer in a minute. We got sent them in, and I'm really, before I go in and do a full unboxing, because I'm going to film them and do an unboxing of them properly, so I thought on the live stream, on Late Night Live, might as well have the opportunity to share it with you. So I am a fan of the type. There are two types of headphones that I really, really like. There are AirPods, because I find that they're really comfortable and really easy just to drop in the ear. Or there's the over and around ones, where they're like little buds, you put them in and they go over and around. And these ones are the true wireless earbuds that go over and around your ear. So some of the features and benefits of them, I mean, I will show you where you can pick it up from. So this is their Amazon page where you can pick it up from. So this is the Arbily wireless earbuds Bluetooth headphones 5.0. I'm going to go through some of the features anyway, what they claim to have, but you can pick this up for just under $50. $50, and I've had a bit of a pre-read of what they're like, and I'm already so far pretty impressed. But make your own opinion of it and let me know. So, extremely stable Bluetooth connection. So apparently the wireless earbuds deliver stable audio due to its exquisite design and adopting advanced Bluetooth chip. That'll be interesting. We've got deep bass sounds, which makes exercise more exciting. Now, for those of you that watch the show, I love bass. Anything to do with my ears, it has to have a lot of bass in it, and hopefully that will meet up with that. We've got, what else have we got down here? We've got one-step pairing technology, which is you want it to be fast and connect really, really quickly. IPX7 waterproof and a comfortable fit. So the workout headphones meet IPX7 certified, so you know if you're going to the gym, you're going running, you're a bit sweating, especially if it's hot where you are, you don't have to worry about it there. But this is the thing that really, really impressed me, was at the bottom it says 60 hours playback time, right? Stay with me. The wireless earphones come with a case which can keep the earbuds in full power and prevent them from losing. Each headset can last 5 hours per one full charge and get an extra 55 hours playtime from the 1000 milliamp hour battery in the charging case, so there's no need to charge the case often. that is perfect if you commute, if you find that you on long drives, or you like going on long cycles and stuff. This could possibly be, because of the battery power, it could be a really, really good product that could benefit you. So let's jump in and we will take a little look, and let's have a look, and we'll swap over to the other camera that I've got down here. So this is them. This is the Arbily True Wireless headphones. So down on the side you can see it's got all the different kind of things that it offers there. So I don't know if you can see it, but we've got wireless connection, superior sound, secure fit, long battery life, and auto pairing, because you don't want to mess around here when it comes to all that kind of stuff. So when you look at the product specifications on the back, to 5 hours playtime, charging time 2 hours, earbuds capacity, so each one must be 40 milliamp hours, and then the charging case itself is at 11,000 milliamp hour battery, so you can recharge the earbuds by charging case up to 11 times. 11 times. So at least then when you're working out or you throw it in your work bag, you don't have to charge it up that night to take them in the next day. You can throw them in your bag, pick them up again, and you're absolutely fine. So let's open it up and have a little look. So in what is a very well presented case there, let's get this plastic. It's got like a plastic sheet. So let's move all that out the way. So in the box itself you get what looks like, let's open it up, what's that? Oh, I can't even get in, my word. Let's rip it, let's go mad. So let's have a, oh right, okay, so you've got a couple of bits and bobs stuck in here. So you've got what is a normal USB just on there, nothing fancy about that. You've got a couple of interchangeable ear tips, because as we know, have a look at that, there you go, because as we know, no one's ears are the same, are they, and then inside the box you get all the usual paperwork, or as what I like to call toilet material. That all comes in there as well, but what we've come to see is the actual buds itself. So this is that little case, that little charging box. Now it is a bit bigger in comparison to the likes of your Samsung Galaxy Buds, even the AirPods Pro. There is a little bit bigger. So let's let's remove the plastic off there. Let's move it all to one side. So the case is like a plastic case. It's matte finish on the bottom there. So you can see it's got this matte bottom, and then at the top it's got this kind of glossy, kind of smoothish kind of finish to it there. But as you open it up, ta-da! They are the ones themselves. There they are. So in this case alone, it's a 1,000 milliamp hour battery. Let's see though how they look. So this, they're actually really light. I wasn't expecting that. So you've got this top part here, which is like a rubber material. So it's not like your normal standard. Sometimes you get them like plastic and they're really hard around your ears. But this is like a rubber plastic there. Then of course you've got your tip. Then these are touch sensitive as well apparently, and then you've got your ear tips just on the top, just there. So let's see if, let's get rid of the protective stickers from them, because of course what we need to do on the show, we need to just quick pair them up, see if it actually can quick pair. There's the other one, so that's them together side by side. There they are. What do you think so far? What do you think? So let me see if I can take you round them a little bit, so you can see that you've got your connectors just there, you've got your tip, then you've got your touch sensitive part just on the top there, and then you've got your rubber guard that goes round your ear just there. But what we need to do, let's see how well they fit in the ear. So I'm not really, let's put that round there. Oh, I must just have funny shaped ears. So that's my left. So let's put that in. Okay. I mean, my personal opinion is I'd need this to be tighter, but again, that could be just possibly just the shape of my ears. So let's hook that on. So, and then there you go. Then they're in. Not too sure. I feel like they keep coming out, but that could be because I've possibly got the wrong style ear tips in. This part almost, I feel like it needs to be. That needs to be a bit stronger, just to feel it more defined in the ear. What we'll do is we'll put them in the charging case. There we go. So then now they do say that it is supposed to be quick pairing, apparently. So let's give it a bit of a whirl. Now, before I do that, of course, the show, as mentioned, is about you, so I can see that this is a question that's popped into the chat box just while I give them just a little bit of a charge, because this is the first time we've took them out of the box. So let's have a look. So let's have a look. Victor, good evening to you. Welcome to the show. Hope you're well. You join us every week. Hope you're good, Victor. And hope I pronounce this right. Who's there? Who's there? Hello to you. Thank you. Great content as per usual. Thank you very much. Thank you. So, Victor, you're saying hello, my friend. The case looks bigger than the usual earbuds, but that with a massive battery. Yes, of course. I think it needs to compensate because it's a 1,000 milliamp hour battery, so it's going to be a bigger. It would still fit in your pocket, or still fit in your back pocket at least. You'd like to know if you can take the plastic part off that goes around the ear. Let's have a look. That is a very, very good question. So let's jump in and we can have a little nosy and see, shall we? So let's go back into this one and have a little look. So you can see that when they're now charging up. I'm trying to avoid the light a little bit. So you can see that the charging lights up on there. Let's take one of them out and let's see if. Victor, you may be right. There you go. You can remove it off. So there we go. So you can take it off if you wanted to. However, I think once you remove it, they do become quite ugly in a way, because you see all the bumps and lumps and all that kind of stuff. So again, that could be preference on what you prefer. So let's see if they're any good then at this quick pairing that they promise, because of course you don't want to be messing around when it does come to picking up products like this. So I've got my Samsung S10 Plus, there it is. So I'm just going to give it a quick whirl and see. So let's open up the case and let's see if, let's give it a quick scan and let's see if it manages to pick it up. Let's have a look. I get a feeling, let's take them out of the case maybe and let's see if it manages to pick it up. Now, so far it's not looking alright. Could that be a bad sign maybe? So I've took them out of the box. Let's boot up the other one. So you can see on there it's trying to pair. It's got the little flashing light on it. There we go. So it's picked it up. I don't know if you can see it just there, but G5. Let's give it a tap and let's see if. Now, normally, I would imagine that could or it might have possibly worked. However, there does appear to be an issue with S10 Plus devices, because I've struggled to connect via Bluetooth to these on this device for quite a while. But what we can do, I do have an iPad just over here, because of course I'm always prepared. So let's go into the Bluetooth settings on the iPad and let's see if it'll manage to do it on there, and if it does, then we know it's an issue with So I don't know if you can see that. I'll try and hold it up to you. So let's switch to the other camera actually. I don't know if you can see it, but there it is, G5, it's picked it up on there. Let's give that a press. And it's connected, there we go. So obviously that's just an issue with the S10 Plus, so disregard that for now. But they've managed to connect pretty quick. So if I put them away in the case, does that stop what it's doing? Yep, so there we go. So as soon as you put them away in the case, let me swap it to the other camera again for you, just so you can see. So if I transition to that, so just so you can see, there we go. So it's disconnected. There we go. But let's open them up again. It's a bit hard to do things one-handed. So if we open it up, will it connect automatically? Let's see. So if I take them out, and there you go, it's connected. So far connects pretty quick. But the question is, what does it sound like? Because of course they're saying that you're getting this big superior bass and it's going to be really good and all that kind of stuff. So let's put one of them in. Which one's that one? That's the right. So let's put the right one in, and let's give it a whirl. So yeah, I don't. It's just that. I don't know if you can see how loose that actually is. It could be to do with the shape of my ear, though. To be honest, I might have big ears. So these are in. Let's go on to. Let's get some music up, shall we, and give it a play. What do you make of them so far? So if you're watching this now, from what you've seen so far of them, what do you make of it? Let us know in the comments. Let us know, or if you're watching this live now, let us know in there as well. So let's go on to let's play some songs. Here we go. And let's see. Let's turn it up full. And let's see what it's like. Ooh. Okay. Let's skip it on. I don't know if you can hear it, but oh, it's almost too heavy. Where, you know, when you get a bass sound that rumbles. I don't know if you can hear it, but I mean, again, it all goes down to personal preference. You know, do you? Oh, there you go. So you can press it there to pause, play. Now it's an actual physical. It's an actual physical button that you have to click in. Whereas I know that a lot of the smart ones now have all got sensors where you just tap, like the Samsung Galaxy Buds, where you just literally lightly tap it. Whereas these are an actual physical press, which you've got a. I'll show you, which is an actual button just there, which you've got to. You actually have to click it for it to play in your ears. Which is, I don't know. I'm not really sure about that. I'm not really sure. Sound-wise, from that tiny little test there, they're okay. They're all right. I mean, bearing in mind, I'm a big believer in something that you pay. I think the saying goes, you buy cheap, you buy twice. Which on certain products, that rule doesn't necessarily apply. But whereas these, I just think the bass is a bit too heavy for my liking. Let's try a different track. Let's try a different one. Let's see if it's any better with both of them in, and see if let's try and swing it in. Right, so far, I'm going to be really honest. The the sound is good. I will give it to you. I think once you get both in, then it balances it out naturally. So you go, right, okay, fair enough. So in terms of the bass, which I enjoy, you get on with it and you go, fair enough, all right. But I think what I'll do is when I do film a full review, I will put the proper tips in just to make sure they fit in properly. But I think I'm not entirely convinced mainly because of this. That's not secure enough around my ear, and then that actually has a physical pressy in button. When you press it, you're feeling it going right into your ear, right in. So overall, on this kind of tiny little test that we've got on the show tonight, I'm not overly that sure. Let's go into the chat box though and see what some of you guys are saying. Let's have a little look, because as we know, the show is designed all around you. Let's have a look. Neo, you're not a fan of these kind of earphones. There are two. When you get for example, the Beats ones that go around your ear, I love them because you feel like they're really sturdy. They're really stuck in your ears, and you feel like they're not going to go anywhere. Whereas that loose bit on the top is what's making me go, I don't like it. Victor, Neo, once you try this kind of earphone, you won't go back. Just try the ones you can get for £30 or less on Amazon. Might be worth having a look. But again, everyone's got a completely different impression on it, and what they want, what they find in an earphone. Me personally, big fan of the earbuds, of the AirPods, even Apple's ones. Love them. I find they're just really light, really comfortable within the ear. I have no issues with it. But the only thing that's kind of swinging me towards these a little bit is the incredible battery life that you do get on it, because of course you get a really, really good battery life. The fact that it's a 1000 milliamp hour battery. I mean, let's go into I've got some of the facts and figures just here. So, apart from the Bluetooth pairing then was really quick. No messing around with it. You were straight in. It was done. The bass, yeah, I think if you was listening to it just on its own, you'd be a bit. I found you could hear it rumbling. You know, when it's too loud, you can hear it rumble. But once I had both in, I found it was fine. Fast pairing, yes, we'll give it that. It does work. Obviously not on the S10 Plus at the minute. I think there is Bluetooth issues because I tried to pair I'm doing a review on the Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus clone, which should be coming out this week. But I had issues trying to connect it to here, and it turns out it's a problem with Samsung at the moment, which that'll come in an update a little bit later. IPX7 waterproof, yeah. I get that totally, but then the really impressive thing is the 60 hours of playtime, which, I mean, if you could get some of the bigger products, yeah, I would happily have a slightly bigger case if that meant I would get more power from it. What do you think? Let us know in the live chat, let us know. So in terms of the weight, it's 5.6 ounces, so it's in terms of the weight, it's actually not that heavy, so you'd notice it if you put it in your back pocket or inside your jacket. You would notice it. But overall, they don't look too bad. They're all right, and for what you're paying less than $50 from Amazon. Now, if you wanted to pick them up, you can. There are links in the show notes, so you can go and check it out when you get a chance if you want to go and have a look. But it may be worth that if you do want to have a look into them. I mean, I'll show you again. They come in this case, and as you open it up, you've got obviously all your charging pins and all that kind of good stuff in there. But then it just might be me, but personally I'm not a fan of the over-ear kind of ones. I'm not a big fan of it. But that could be, like I mentioned earlier, everyone's completely different. We all have different ear shapes, all that kind of stuff. So what might not fit for me might fit for you, so it might definitely be worth having a look when you get a chance. So go and have a look. There are links in the show notes, so go and take a little look. Now, of course, when we come to, we are going to do a full review of these. We're going to do a full proper one where we film it like we normally do, and we're going to put it on the show. So if there's anything in particular that you want us to do with these, all you need to do is just let us know in the comments, or contact us through any of our social media channels, and of course we will always look at it, look to involve getting it in the actual recording of it. What kind of things would you want us to do with them? Because of course the show, I say it always, the show was designed around you. So let us know, and it'll be interesting to actually get time to do a full test and review, because I don't know if you know, because we're in lockdown, I'm struggling to do a lot of the testing because I'm homeschooling children at the moment, so it's trying to balance the show, the homeschooling the kids, all that kind of stuff. But we will get to it. We will get to it. Or you can contact us through our social media. You can get us through there as well. Now, speaking about social media, for those of you that was here at the start, you saw on the VT that you can submit your questions in a variety of different ways, and I've had a list of questions sent in to us. So these were sent in from Varun. I'm so sorry if I can't pronounce your name. Varun Kashyap. Varun Kashyap. If you're watching, hello to you. He did send me in a list of questions, but I've only got time at the moment just to squeeze through a couple of them, so I will answer them for you now. So Aaron asked me, which phone would you say is Let's start that one again. Which phone would you say the best personally, the S20 or the iPhone 11 Pro Max? Sorry, my apologies. Which phone would you say is the best was the question. So personally, I would either say, if it was for me, either the S20, because I've had a go of the S20 and the camera is amazing, or the iPhone 11 Pro Max, only because of what their cameras are capable of. They're incredible, absolutely incredible. So I would have a look at them. He asked, is technology useful to us or is it harmful to us? What a question, what a question. It's almost a bittersweet question, that, because technology brings us to a certain point to help us, but then the implications of what it can do can harm us. So I can't answer that one. I'm a bit torn in the middle. One of his other questions was, how is technology going to be in the future? Now, I'm a massive believer in things like AI. AI is a massive changer in how things are going to happen, what we do, moving over into the future. So I think technology, AI, that's the big thing for the future moving forward. That's that one. And then one of his other questions was, which phone would you recommend for mid-range people who want flagship features? Now, in terms of mid-range, I honestly think that the Samsung A range is the best sort of mid-range out there. They have, for what you're essentially paying, what is high-end specs all within a plastic body. That is it. That's the only thing. You're still getting your thumbprint ID. You're still getting some really good cameras on board. You're getting all the latest software on board. It's just the fact that I think the body is slightly different, and it's because it's plastic. I have done quite a few reviews on the Samsung stuff, but over for where I used to work. I don't work there now because of the coronavirus. But I reviewed a few of them, so I will leave a link in the description if you want to go and check out some of the mid-range ones. I did do like a series of Samsung A ranges on there, but I think to answer that question, Varun, it would be any of the Samsung A range of devices. That is to answer your question. But if you have got any questions, of course, please feel free. You can always get them into us. As we mentioned, if you didn't join us at the start, you can either email your questions into us at info@MMBTechTv.co.uk. You can always go over to the website. Now, there is a brand new section on the website, which I will take you to right now. So all you need to do is head over to MMBTechTv.co.uk, go on to contact me, and then when you scroll to the bottom, this is the section just here that if you want to get involved in the show and you want to have your say, all you need to do is fill in all the details on there, and then we will hold them details or whatever the question may be and put them in next week's show as well. You can always put them in the comments box on this video or contact us on any of our social medias. We predominantly live over on Instagram. That's where you tend to find us most of the time because we don't have the YouTube stories yet, so you'll always find us that way. So get any questions in, comments, anything like that, get them over to us. We love hearing from you as well. So if you do follow us quite a lot, or if you follow us on our social media, you know that we have a competition running at the moment for someone to win a F2 smartwatch courtesy of our friends at foreverstore.co. So if you did want to win one, all you need to do, there's only a couple of days left, I think. So you literally go to MMBTechTv.co.uk. Again, I will put the link in the show notes. So go and have a look. It's free to enter. You know, we're not going to ask you anything. You just literally click Enter Competition. It'll take you over to the competition page. Where is it? There it is. And all you need to do is follow just a couple of the... Oh, there you go. There's 2 days left. There's 2 days left on it. So get your entries in, because then you could be a winner. So just head over, MMBTechTv.co.uk. So go and have a look. Go and have a look. You never know, you could win. And then, of course, what we will do is, I didn't say it before, we will announce the winner via a video. So we'll announce it publicly that someone's been a winner. So good luck, go and get it in. Now, on the show, we always love looking into new products, clone products especially, because we do a lot of those, or looking into clone products. And one of our viewers reached out to us, I think it was today, with regards to the range of the IWO range of stuff. Now I've done the IWO 9, 10, 11, and one of the older 12 models. I actually wear one of them on a day-to-day basis. I've not got it on today, but he sent it into us because there's a new clone that they found which looks a little bit like this. So you'll see on the screen then, this is a full screen display. I think there's about a smaller chin, which if you've seen some of them before, they have quite a big chin at the bottom, whereas now it's been reduced slightly. You can use the arm on the side, the bezel, to turn through, so it just seems to be another improvement. So what we have done is we've reached out to Kiwi Time, who do this watch, and we're hoping, fingers crossed, because of time differences. I was speaking to them this morning when it was their night, so hopefully I should find out hopefully today if they can send us a review unit like this, and then we can get it onto the show, fingers crossed. Because of course we do love all the new products, because what they do, the watches they do are great, but if they did a few minor tweaks, they'd be absolutely brilliant. Like the arm on the side that can turn. If they've just reduced the chin on it, it would be even better. It'd be an even better watch, and just improve the OS slightly. If they just do these tiny little tweaks, the watch itself would be absolutely brilliant. It would be a really, really good one. So make sure, if you haven't yet, subscribe, hit the notification bell, or the best thing for you to do would be is when you go to our website, you'll see it plastered all over the place whenever you go to our website. I'll show you now, but you can join our VIP club completely for free, and you get notified of when our latest videos come out. You get notified of all the latest competitions, all via email. And all you need to do is just simply on any, I shall show you right now, on any page of the website, would do if anything would work today. Let's go on to there, and let's show you on here. Here we go. So when you go to our website, MMBTechTv.co.uk, on most parts of the page, it doesn't matter which kind of section that you're looking at, if you just scroll to the bottom, you'll see a little bit there, join the VIP MMB Tech TV community, put your name, your email address in there, and then you'll be notified of all the latest stuff, any offers that happen, anything like that. You're always kind of the first to know. So go over, have a look, go and check it out. You might as well, if you've got nothing else to do, go and have a look. But that is nearly it from me for tonight. Thank you very much for everyone for joining us, but of course, like I've said, these live streams is just half an hour, 45 minutes of me and you just having a good old chat. So before we go, let's jump into that chat box one more time. Of course, we always love to jump into there and talk to people. So let's jump in and have a little look. So let's have a look. Neo, I don't want it to end. See you next time. No, I don't want it to end either. But I can't believe what time it is. So wherever you are at the moment, then let us know where you are, because I'm always really intrigued, because I know predominantly a lot of the audience that watch this show are from either India, Canada, America. I think we've had France, Germany. I think predominantly that's where they all live. So let us know where you're all from. And of course, we have still got quite a few bits coming up in terms of reviews and all that kind of stuff. We have just finished filming the Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus headphones. We've just finished doing those. They're being edited this week. We've also got, of course, now these ones will have a full review. That's going to come up. They'll be about in 2 weeks' time, because of course I'm having my birthday off. So I'm going to be off for my birthday next week. So hope you don't miss me too much. I'll be too busy celebrating. We've got some AirPods Pro there, hopefully coming on the way as well. Some Powerbeats headphones are still to come. So there are a bunch of little things coming up that we are really, really looking forward to. So I want to say a massive thank you to everyone, though, who is sticking with us, who visits us all the time. I do honestly really, really appreciate it. I really, really do, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you very much. But before I go, on that note, I did put a post out on my community on here, just thanking people. Everyone's been really, really nice with some really positive comments at the moment. During the whole lockdown process, it's been mentally quite hard, so I've had a bit of a lull, but the kind of the support and everyone being really nice and sending really positive comments of love and all that kind of stuff and support, just so you know, keeps us going. People like, not just me, but other creators, it keeps us going and drives us just to keep continuing to, to talk to you and do content for you guys. So I want to say a massive thank you just one more time. So thank you very much to everybody. So I can see another comment to you. So apologies if I can't say names correctly. I'm really sorry. Is it Hosea Luna? Hello to you. Hi, welcome to the show. Hope you're well. So hello, I just wanted to ask a question again. I left in another video. Yeah, of course. So I'll just send you a little message there. So just so you know, of course, what's the question? Because of course we really want to know. You can't go leaving me hanging on a question. Oh, here we go. So you're from Mexico. Hola, buenas. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? You wanted to know what's the difference between the clone Galaxy Buds and the regular Galaxy Buds. Aha. Somebody else has asked me this question as well, because I have, as part of when I bought the phone, I think when you bought it, you got the Galaxy Buds original ones with it. But then, of course, we've got the Galaxy Buds Plus clones as well that we're reviewing at the moment. But I would say main difference, apart from weight, the actual Samsung Galaxy Buds are they're heavier in terms of the weight. There's little things like when you open the lid, it doesn't snap into place, whereas the real ones snap into place. The Buds Plus don't, and the audio quality, they are good. But I think because I wear them quite a bit, it's just noticeable. They are good, don't get me wrong. They are really, really good, and you get all the interchangeable tips. You get all the. To be fair, the box actually looks like it's from Samsung, to be honest. But they're the only main difference is the sound just a little bit. If you're intuitive into it and you know about the Samsung products, and if you've worn them for ages, you would only notice it slightly. But overall, they are really good. So if you wanted to get them slightly cheaper, I would definitely go and have a look as well. And where we've worked in partnership with, you get a warranty as well. So if you lose, break, damage, anything like that, essentially, you then pay $15 and get a new one. Absolutely, I think the $15 is an admin fee, and you get the new one straight away. So it's definitely worth into. If you want, I will put a link in the show notes at the end of the show, because of course I can't do it now because I'm here. But check back on the show in about 10 minutes after we've finished, and we'll put it just in the comments in the in the show notes in there. So go and have a look. So thank you. Thank you very much to each and every one of you for joining us. Of course, it is a late one this week. We are trialing different times, different days. I'm trying to find out which one suits you guys, because of course here we're a community and we want all of you guys to congregate. We want you all to talk, chat, all that kind of stuff. So I'm still figuring out what times are better. So let us know if this is a time that really suits you. Of course, let us know in the comments. Let us know. Neo, I can just see a comment in the corner of my eye. Neo, it is 1 o'clock in the morning here in the UK. It is 1 o'clock in the morning. I think we started at 12. So Victor, it's 7 o'clock in Panama in the evening. All right, hi in Panama. Hello there. Again, I never expected anyone to be in Panama. So you're looking forward to buying one of the clone pairs. Thanks a lot for answering. I hope next time I join the stream earlier. Apologies, this stream wasn't advertised tonight. Normally I put something online and promote it during the day, but because I'm trialing different times and different days of the week, I'm just trying to see what works at the moment. So there's nothing really stable. And I'll let you into a bit of an insight as well. Our show concentrates on the cheaper product. If we can find things or do things cheaper on the show, then that's how we will do it. I'm a genuine person, I don't like doing this show. I don't have any fancy cameras. In fact, I'm actually, this is my dining room that I'm in now. I stream with, which is an episode I'm going to be touching on, but we use OBS, which runs the streaming software on here. But I've actually got 2 old iPhone SEs. I've got one there, which is my main camera, and then I've got the other one, which is down here, and you can't see it because of that. But then I've got that down there, which is my second camera. But on the upside, I'm hoping at the end of this big lockdown situation that we're looking to move into a studio, essentially, or what would be a studio where it would be a permanent setup. So we've got all that coming as well. So we are getting there. That's why we, of course, when we say all the things like the super chats that you can donate into, all go into getting us ready and getting set up for that as well. And it helps, all the super chats help with all the other bits and bobs that come along with the show as well. But if there's anything in particular that you want to happen on one of the live shows, let us know, because of course we always want to know. We always want to know what you guys want to hear. So if you want something on a live stream, get it in, get it involved, and of course just remember the ways that you can get involved in the show. If you do want to get involved, this is how you can.
Want to have your say on the show? Well, now you can. You can send your questions and comments in the live chat box and be part of the live community. You can email your questions into us at info@MMBTechTv.co.uk. You can visit the website MMBTechTv.co.uk and submit your questions there, or contact us through any of our social media platforms. So, what are you waiting for? Have your say.
So there you go, easy as that. That's all you need to do to get in touch with us. That's all you need to do. But that is it from me tonight. Once again, a huge thank you to each and every one of you for jumping in, talking to us tonight, getting those comments in, because I genuinely do love to. So thank you very much. Thanks to each and every one of you. Whatever you're doing, look after yourself, look after each other, and of course, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, you hit the bell, and keep up to date with all things tech. But from me, Ryan, thanks a lot, everybody. Good night, God bless, see you soon, bye bye.